Michael, what inspired you to be an actor?
You want like a long story or short story?
Anyhow you want to tell the story. I like things very long.
Hey, yo. Like, seriously. Hey, yo. Okay. Well, it's not like a happy story at first, but like I said, it's becoming happy. But my best friend Jimmy passed away, like in 2017, the end of 2017. He accidentally overdosed. So I was about to graduate college with like a finance degree. My parents are very traditional, so like I had to go to college. So, but Jimmy was the one who like inspired me to get this finance degree because he was like kind of like a business guy and like a smooth talker. But he passed away at the end of 2017, and I was graduating like a few days later, and I had this job, and I was like sitting at this job for 2 months, and I was like, you know, my life could end tomorrow. I don't want to, you know, waste my life. So it's pretty wild, but I had this dream. I was like, now I'm a Christian, but I wasn't at the time. And I had this dream where it was so real. It was like a dream, but it wasn't a dream. And long story short, I was like taken into a movie theater with no seats in it. Like I would go up this dark staircase into this movie theater and there's no seats. And I turned towards the screen and my whole life started playing before my eyes. Like real things had happened, like on this screen, and the screen was like in front of me, but I was also like in the screen, and all these things started playing. And the one thing that stuck out the most to me was this memory that I remember from when I was little. I like went to Catholic school, and I guess there was some event where I was like on stage, like in a nativity thing, and I was watching this, but I was watching this from like a different perspective. Like if I was in the middle of the altar thing, I was like over here watching myself. And no one had to tell me. I just like knew I was standing where Jesus was standing, watching me. And he literally said to me, he was like, I've never left you. And then after that, things started playing in my life that were gonna happen in the future. And there was one which hasn't happened yet, so I like won't say what it is, but that's how I knew like this is what I'm supposed to do with my life. So that was like pretty, I never acted, never like did any of that stuff.
Wow.
And I was so scared, I was so nervous, like I was like, I don't know anything. I was very intimidated, so, but that's how it like started. It's
So when you woke up, what were your steps to?
The first thing I did, I just told my mom. It didn't feel like this big like existential thing. It felt so, it was like, you know, if I asked you like about you and Dara meeting, Dara. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay.
I'm gonna get it. It's just like, it happened. I was just telling my mom like, this just happened, and I like knew that it was real, and so then I like didn't follow it right away. I was at the time like making YouTube videos, like vlogging, and I quit my job, and I felt super depressed one night, and I was just watching like these old reruns of David Letterman, and he was interviewing James Franco. For whatever reason, I was watching this, I don't know. And so I got the idea, I was like, I wonder where James Franco went to acting school. So I Googled it, and on his Wikipedia page it said he went to Playhouse West. So I looked at Playhouse West, and it said there's one in LA, and then there's one in Philly. So I looked up the website for the school, and it said that you could audit Tuesday, Thursday, and this was a Wednesday night. And I think this dream that I had, and then I was just like so depressed at the time, I was like, I'm just gonna go tomorrow. So I just went. I didn't tell anybody, like didn't tell my parents. I just went, and I remember, it sounds super dramatic, but it's true. I was like walking up the stairs. It was the old theater. There's an old theater in Fishtown. I was like walking up the stairs, and I like knew I was like stepping into the rest of my life. Like I knew I was about to walk into what I was made to do. Whether that's acting or filmmaking, or I don't know what that means, but I just had this feeling like this is what I'm supposed to be doing, and that was pretty cool.